And both free throws good for Brown. And Booker puts up a deep three. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Brooklyn. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Back to the game. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Right away, we've seen them finding points with solid post play. I mean, they're playing aggressively and fighting for it down there.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to Tatum. A little mid-range shot is up. Brooklyn pulls it in. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
Pass to Yao. Here's the three. Here's Pippen. Leonard up top. To the left wing. Goes back up. And he sinks. The layup. Yao's got 8.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
It's a scary sight when Embiid's coming down the lane. Not a man you want to get in the way of.
To the middle. Yao, good. 10 points for him.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass. So important.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Pass to Yao. Shoots over Embiid. Yao shot is off. Chicago trails by 14. On the wing, Tatum. The three is up. And Tatum drills the three.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Here's Yao. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Yao's got 9 points now in the quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Pippen. Three-pointer. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And here's Embiid. Lets the three fly. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Booker. It's stolen. He's got a clear path. Pass to Yao. Here's Kidd. This one for three. He buries it from three. Kidd's got 6. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Pass to Yao. Embiid with a steal. And they're running. To end the run. Offensive rebound. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Brooklyn leading by 17. Here's Kidd. He has 6. Pass to Yao. Just 5 on the clock. Shot is up. Kidd with the bucket. Give him 8 points now. Here's Rose. No points yet. And the shot's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
So it's Brooklyn now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And the timeout called here by Jordy. Fernandez. He wants a
The Bulls are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. The Nets will look to their home court advantage, just one game here in Brooklyn. And, of course, Karl Anthony Towns.
Timeout.
And you wonder how they'll do without him. We'll soon find out.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest there. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Now here's Leonard. And he drives in. Nobody near George. They get it again. And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Tries the spin move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The amazing Nikola Jokic. Stan, how fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Orlando. It's a 5-point game. Back to Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
For 3, Kidd. And Jokic slams it in.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Rose, no good. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. Pass to Kidd. Pippen a screen. Floats it up for Pippen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I mean, shades of Vlade Divac there. Jokic is one of the best passing bigs playing in the game today.
Rose drops in the layup for 2.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And Kidd, here we go. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Artest, good.
And Rose, an explosive scorer, but he's always been a very capable passer at the point.
Kidd. Orlando grabs the miss. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
At the elbow, Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Outside Edwards. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Kidd, no good. Orlando trails by 4. And here's Rose. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
No, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Brooklyn.
Shooting 2.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Pass to Booker. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Here's Pippen. Outside for George. 5 to shoot. For 3, Kidd. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Staying active. Jokic is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
Tipped away. Here's Artest. Off target with his 3. Brooklyn leading by 7. Now Jokic. 10 points for him. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Smith outside. Back to Yao. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so Booker will bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 7. Brooklyn with the ball. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Yao. Shot clock at 6. Over Howard. Shot's good by Yao.
Part of what makes Yao so dangerous, he doesn't have to be right inside to score.
Holmgren up top. Rebound by Yao.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Inside, and Yao slams it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
And until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And so it's... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Like to see a show of strength from Holmgren, scoring through the contact.
Back to Yao. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Yao's got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Out to the right wing. Oladipo misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Stolen by Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop him.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Here's Payton. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Payton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Booker outside. And James Worthy gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Booker. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Howard. Now Holmgren. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
This is his first free throw of the game. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Castellano. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him, and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Embiid, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Right there.
Now here's Young. 10 points for him. Shoots over Embiid. Out to Smith. From past the arc. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Smith's got 6.
And I love when Smith is assertive on offense, catching the D off guard with the catch and shoot.
Here's Embiid. There's Embiid with the dunk.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Bulls making a change here. Orlando trails by 13. Rose surveying the D. Durant, no good. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And serious hustle from Smith in the paint there to track that one down for the finish.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. George, no good. And it's Rose with the ball for the Bulls. A 12-point game. High post, Embiid. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
Here's Jokic. 3-pointer, Kidd. Bangs on the trifecta. Kidd's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D. Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Jokic a screen. Launches it. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. Orlando trails by 11. .107 left to play here in the second quarter. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And here are the Nets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Nets lead by 14.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Embiid. Jokic grabs the miss. Screen by Leonard. Oh, Leonard in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Jokic showing you what a great modern-day center does.
Left side, KD. Stolen by George. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Edwards. Driving the lane. And they pick up 2.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Leonard from deep, 3-point land. And so that's the end of the first half. Nets out in front, leading by 14. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Orlando trails by 14. Rose with the ball. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And now Orlando on the break. KD's shot is off.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
Down low, Howard. And no good. Bosch with some nice D.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Back to Smith. Rose with the rebound. Orlando trails by 16. Over in the corner, Edwards. Bucket Edwards slotting home the 3.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Left side, Bosch. That's a 2 from Smith. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Well, that miss was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Smith for 3. The shot, no good.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Back to Durant. Here's Rose. And the rejection by Smith.
He's always a talented defender, Smith, staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Now here's Payton. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Spins. 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Was shot by Payton, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
That's tipped. Here's Rose. From deep three-point land. Three-pointer. And the Bulls, another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To stop the drought. And it's laid in by Payton. And the Nets lead by 6.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Pass to Durant. Here's Howard. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. For the Bulls. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Nets leading by 4. And here is Payton. Worthy down low. And Worthy throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Payton gets the bucket. And now an 8-point Nets lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
The kick out to Worthy. Jokic a screen. And too long on the shot.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
It's good. And the Nets lead by 10.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Worthy's got his third basket of the night. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. trails by 12. Tatum deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Embiid, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
They get it back. Pass to Worthy. Here's Adebayo. Brown outside. 4 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the wing right side. To the paint. Stolen by Worthy. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tatum. Here's Holmgren. And so it's Brooklyn, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Brooklyn leading by 12. Castellano. For the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Pass to Rose. Out to Edwards. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Wembanyama. For 3, Kidd. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the Nets lead by 19.
Well, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Back to Rose. Will it go? Rebound, Brooklyn. Now, Wembanyama. Kick by Yao. Holmgren with the steal. For the finish. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And man, is this kid special. Holmgren showing how impactful he can be on both ends.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Yao. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid the screen. Here's Rose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Nets leading by 15. Outside Kidd. Wembanyama left side. Now here's Yao. Shoots from the corner. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
To the middle. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here's Kidd. Here he goes. Yao, that's good. Orlando trails by 17. Outside Tatum. The tray. Tatum from 3.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes. And you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy.
And Kidd, here we go. Yao with it. And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
The fadeaway. Again, Yao missing.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
That one goes in.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Outside for Pippen. No good on the 3. Orlando trails by 12. There's Rose with the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Now inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During that break, listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. A 3 from Leonard.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Another miss by Orlando. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Brooklyn leading by 12. A 3 from Wembanyama. Drills the 3-pointer. Wembanyama's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
To the inside. Here's Noah. And finished off by Noah.
Oh, how about that powerful finish by Noah attacking the rim.
Wembanyama, right side. No good on the wing 3. Orlando trails by 13. Durant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Katie, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
Back to Kidd. Inside. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Durant.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nets.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jokic.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pippen with the bucket.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Outside for Durant. Over Wembanyama. And the Bulls with another miss. Puts up a deep three. The shot will not fall. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won the Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. For the Brooklyn Nets, they come into tonight's game after losing.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Outside Pippen. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Now, here's Rose. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Here's Holmgren. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Holmgren's got 5 points so far. Pass to Pippen. Stolen by Durant. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way.
Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
Orlando shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
Both free throws good from Rose.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Here he goes. Off with the layup.
Come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Pippen with the wide-open look. His three-pointers off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Back to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Off on the layup. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. It's a tall order, all of it. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Jokic. From 13. And that one hits back iron.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Holmgren in the corner. No good on the three. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Here's Jokic. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Outside Edwards. Rose with the ball. Pass to Artest. Just 5 on the clock. Misses from close range.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Leonard with the ball. He's covered by Rose. Here's Jokic. Another miss by Jokic.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
You want a high percentage take offensively? Get it to Holmgren in that spot.
Here's Jokic. Rebound by the Magic.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Orlando making a change here. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Tatum. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Orlando leading. Right side Tatum. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Leonard. Scoreless thus far. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Here is Edwards. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Outside Artest. Booker outside. Embiid in the corner. Stolen by Pippen. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Nets passing it around. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Booker. The three, Pippen buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 5.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Down low. And the dunk by Embiid.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Leonard, no luck. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead
Brooklyn 16.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
Assertive move by Embiid.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Castellano. Wembanyama outside. Shot clock at... Oh, my goodness. Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And when Victor dunks it, it sometimes looks like a toy hoop, doesn't it?
Nets leading by 3. The kick out to Brown. Jacks up a 3. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Yao, good. And it's a 5-point Nets lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Rose looking around. Back to Howard. Over Wembanyama. A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got his first basket of the night.
And a really nice job by Howard to come up with the high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
Back to Wembanyama. Outside for George. And he gets it back. Brown wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Magic. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
So, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And great, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Embiid in the corner. Out left to the wing. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Embiid's got 7 points.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
Orlando trails by 5. And stolen by Yao. Inside. George. And Embiid pulls it down.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Brown jams it in.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Rose. And he drives in. Yao with the block. George way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And it's a 10-point Nets lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Brooklyn?
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
At the line for two.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Outside for George. That three off the mark. Here's Tatum. Tries again. Pass to Rose. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:27 left in the first half. And here's Jokic. He has 6. And Smith with the stuff.
Well, if there's a better passing big man than Jokic, I want to know who it is.
Pass to Edwards. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
The Nets working the ball around now. Now Worthy. Now here's Jokic. Defended by Durant. Yep, it counts.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Brooklyn leading by 8. Screen by Smith. to the middle. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Edwards. Another shot. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Artest. Connects from three-point range. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Yeah, and Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
Pass to Smith. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Howard. And he converts the layup. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 6-point game. Pass to Artest. Back to KD. It's stolen by Smith. On the wing, Mary. Back to Worthy. Ball's knocked loose. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Howard. Outside, Edwards. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And doing what he does best. Howard attacking the rim with that explosive power.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Payton looking around. The kick out to Brown. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Back to Tatum. From past the arc. The rebound by Worthy. Goes up on the wing. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 15.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Back to Marion. Nets passing it around. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Missed inside. Orlando trails by 4. Here's Tatum. Here's Embiid. Good work defensively by Worthy. Here's the break. Here's Artest. Brooklyn with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Brown. Here's the drive. Brown jams it in.
Well, that's excellent initiative by Brown. Seeing a lane open up and attacking.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Team foul.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And he's good on the second. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate. Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating. Frustrating as heck. Out to Marion. To the paint. Payton outside. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And that's good. Gary Payton for 3. And now an 8-point Nets lead.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Brown outside. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here's Artest. And so Orlando again turning it over. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Smith. The wide open look here for Marion. A three-pointer, no good. Orlando trails by 8. Good work defensively by Marion.
Now we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Back to Payton. Worthy outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Worthy's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
To stop the run. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
He makes one of two that time.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
Pass to Smith. On the wing, Mary. Still without a basket. No good from 18.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
The Magic shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. Payton outside. In the corner, Smith with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Josh Smith.
He hits the second from the line. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Nets out in front, up by 7.
50 seconds.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Brooklyn leading by 7. To the inside. Yao in the post. And Yao slams it in.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Embiid powers it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And there's the call on Durant.
Kevin Durant.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Leonard. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's the triple. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Down low. Here's Yao. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they got to bring the double team on.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Pass to Kidd. No good on the triple.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Up top, Embiid. For 3, Durant. Durant drains it from distance.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Now, here's Young. And Benyama outside. Pass to Young. Over Embiid. And the Nets miss again. Orlando trails by 8. There's Rose with the 3. And Benyama with the rebound. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power. just not much success when it comes to shooting.
For three, Kidd. Orlando grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
No good from Durant.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And Jason Kidd picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Magic. Number 2.
Rose double team. Pass to Artest. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Knocked away. It's stolen by Rose. Here's Tatum. He's covered by Leonard. Outside Artest. Another miss by Orlando. Nets leading by 12.
Magic foul.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Magic making a change here. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Here's Yao. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Howard. Shoots from the block. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That's on Yao Ming.
Yeah, and when Howard loads up inside, I think the defense is smart to foul and send him to the line.
And so he makes both from the line. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Kidd. A 3-ball. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Back to Durant. And finished off by KD.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
2 minutes remaining.
It's Pippen on the wing. Here's Yao. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Kidd. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard with the ball. Over Edwards. Leonard, no luck. And an intentional foul right there.
Jason Kidd. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Now
1:36 left in the 4th quarter.
Number 15. Nikola Jokic.
Here's KD. Durant. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. That one on Pippen.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
To the paint. It's deflected. Lets it go from deep. It's held in by Jokic.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Nets.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season. And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Yao.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to KD. Can't connect from long distance.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First free throw is good.
Nikola Jokic.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. That'll be a 5-second call.
Brooklyn ball.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very